Next at 6, help me Howard's seen this contracting scheme before. This time the victim, a disabled grandmother.
You're in custody now.
A guy accused of taking people's money and disappearing is back, but with an even crazier twist. Next on the Pix 11 News at 6.
Hey, shady contractors, they come and go and often even change their names. Well, Howard Thompson has been after a guy for several years now who is working under the name A-Team. Yesterday, Howard found him in a familiar place, police custody.
Good to see you again, Derrick. Good to see you again.
How you doing?
What are you doing? What's going on with you? 74-year-old women in wheelchairs? Is that what it turned into now? 12:52 Monday afternoon, Queens Central booking. Detectives from the Queens District Attorney's Office arrest Derrick Burrell again, the crooked contractor I told you about last week. The same guy who started a renovation project on 74-year-old Carol Gulston's kitchen. He allegedly swiped 10 grand from the wheelchair-bound grandmother and disappeared. Burrell wasn't working alone on this job. In fact, he was calling himself James Gray, the owner of A-Team Property Services. But this is James Gray, his alleged accomplice. James, how you doing? Or do we call you Mr. Burrell? 74-year-old women in wheelchairs now? Is that how you guys are operating? James Gray woke up yesterday morning and was also arrested by detectives from the Queens DA's office. When Carol Gulston hired Derrick Burrell to turn her kitchen into a wheelchair-accessible room, she says Burrell told her his name was James Gray.
Oh, he was very personable. He could do the electricity, the plumbing, the painting, the flooring, everything.
But he didn't do anything, and he isn't James Gray. Carol's kitchen is an empty shell. No cabinets, no electricity, no ramps, nothing. This has been Burrell's M.O. for quite some time. 4 years ago, he gutted the home of Steve Bernier, took all the money, and disappeared.
Never had the permits to begin with.
He did the same thing to Wilmer Barretto. Barretto paid him $95,000 for a renovation project.
All he did was do demolition, and he hasn't done anything else.
Back in July of 2014, Derrick Burrell was arrested and charged with grand larceny. What do you say to the Berniers? I thought Burrell was done and was spending time in a nice upstate facility where he belongs. He wasn't. He's been out. While all of his cases are still pending, he's been busy running the same game, this time with an alleged accomplice, James Gray. Anything to say to Carol Gulston? Gray was silent as a church mouse, but Derrick Burrell, he likes to talk. Derrick, okay. Same game. Same game.
No same game.
Same game.
No same game. And
well, you're
Richard
in custody
Hyatt,
again.
Well,
why are you
Hyatt
in custody again?
Because Richard Hyatt is taking care of the whole matter. You spoke to him, didn't you? That's A-Team. A-Team is over the lady's house right now.
Got him coming. Right.
That's my company that I work for.
Right. So why are you in custody? Why are you in custody?
I haven't been read
again.
My rights or anything.
Well, I see cuffs on you.
Okay. Thanks, Hal.
So why you do that to a 74-year-old woman? Have fun, Derrick. Now, as Burrell was being taken away, you heard him tell me that a colleague named Richard Hyatt was at Carol's home finishing the job. So I went over there. No one was there. Burrell faces charges of grand larceny and operating without a license. Carol says she will definitely cooperate in the prosecution. And just to clarify, last week we thought Burrell was just using James Gray as an alias. But as you saw, James Gray is, in fact, a real person. Burrell's alleged accomplice in this caper. Tamsin?
So you've been down this road before several times.
Yeah, this is not new.
Why does it take so long to put him into police custody?
It's very difficult to prosecute white-collar crimes. Okay. He has a pretty good attorney. The bail has not been that high, so the cases are pending. He has several cases pending, by the way. So while these cases are pending, he's out in the public doing the same thing, still operating.
Finding more business.
But I think he's going to be in jail for a while.
Okay.
We'll see.
Good job.
Okay.
Howard, thank you.
Thank you.